And we should be live, and we better be, because otherwise I'm going to look right twat. Talking to everyone, and so good evening, everyone. Welcome to another edition of that thing on a Friday night called British Wrestling Radio, where fuck-ups can't hear you. What do you mean can't hear you? Can you hear me now? That better? Ah, there you go. I'm joking. Do you know, I'm going to knock him out. Ollie, you're fired. You fucking now twat-faced motherfucking cock-faced cooker. There we go. Get the swear words out of the way. Evening, Nix. Nixy. Oh, she's gone. She's not even bleeding there. 1 minute she was there. Next minute she's gone. Where are you, girl? Oh, let's get her back in here. 1 minute she's there. Next minute she's not. You there?
Yeah, I am. Hello.
Yeah. Good evening. Well, it's nice to be on time. Busy
I
day?
was on time now. It was a little bit.
Yeah, busy day, not to worry. Anyway, right, before we go any further, I'm just going to make an apology because Chris Garrett has just rung me 2 seconds before we went on air and I had to cut him off. So, Chris, can you give me about half an hour and then I'll ring you back and then we'll all be good to go. Right, let's go and get him in here. Our very special guest tonight, he is in the main event of EBW, Elite British Wrestling tomorrow, is the Demolition Man himself, Mikey Van Riot, better known as Michael Rose. And hopefully he should be answering it any second about now when he decides to ring it.
Hello.
Good evening, Mr. Michael. How are you, sir?
Not too bad. How are you, sir?
All set for tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, all pretty much. Bags all packed and everything. Just need to get a few energy drinks in. I'll be good to go.
Excellent. Has it been a long time coming?
Sorry?
Has it been a long time since the last show? Or you just...
Yeah, well, I done a couple in between, but this is the most recent EBW one, yeah.
Right. So, is it going to be a well-supported one in Sheffield? Because it's Sheffield is officially now the happiest city in the UK.
Is it?
In fact, that's what they've said, and I'm very proud of that.
Well, I'm from Rotherham, so there's kind of like that split. I do like Sheffield, but the Sheffield people don't seem to like Rotherham is.
Well, I'm half Sheffield and half Rotherham. My mum's from Rotherham, from the Dalton area, and my dad's the Sheffielder, so I've got a foot in each one.
Nice one.
So I get away with it.
Good stuff.
I try my best to, anyway. So tomorrow, you're in an 8-man tag team elimination match, I gather.
Yeah, it's what we call Elite Warfare match. It's basically our take on the Survivor Series. And, well, I can give you the lowdown of the match. It's myself, the Mean Machine Mark Sanders, Maximilian and Radu Bulap, and we'll be taking on Danny DeBree's team. It will, of course, featuring Danny DeBree. I forgot the rest of his lineup.
Yeah,
I'm too busy focusing on ours.
Yeah, it's solid John Green, Sam the Fridge Goodison, and the real deal Chris Ace.
Oh, they don't matter. It's just about my team.
Definitely. So you're all set to go with yours. Yours is you're going to be officially one unit, no weak links, go straight in there, destroy the opposition, right?
Exactly.
Oh, superb. And how long have you been in wrestling, if you don't mind me asking?
But I tend to cut the years off, really. I've been involved in it for about 8, but I tend to not count 2 of the years because it was I literally had 1 or 2 bookings in those 2 years because, I was still learning, still training, not getting to as many places as I'd like to. And I tend to cut the 2 years out, but 8 years in total.
Oh, superb. And by the way, guys, if you don't know, Michael is the first person that's donated to our charity show this year. Thank you so much, sir, for that. That's not very nice. That's what you've just done for us. And now every money's going to go to Callum. Thank you. I had a shock in my life when I saw it, and it just...
No problem.
You got a payment, so...
I urge everyone else to jump in on.
Yeah, I thought everything's... It's 5 weeks tonight.
Yeah.
We think we've got about 4 shows before we can actually do it, so... I know Nixie's got to get in training. I've got to get in some sort of training and stuff, but we're looking forward to it, I think. But Elite British Wrestling, how did it start, if you don't mind?
Well, it started off the back of a series of shows we did for a different company. It was a company about, as we sometimes know, about Thou Shall Not Be Named, called CSW. And
I know that one. I know that venue.
There was, I mean, for all the negative aspects that came out of it, the positive was that, like I say, people like Andy was still wanting to, he was happy about how, lots of people came back to join in. There's people, like I say, loads of new people starting. He was so happy with those aspects of it. And then, I think EBW came out of what CSW failed at, and it's Andy was so passionate about everything. It just followed on from there, really.
Yes, I mean, I've had the videos. I mean, I've had the famous video of you versus Andrew Hogg going up and down the stairs of the of the Library Theatre, and I'll always remember the look of wonder on one of the guys' faces. You guys come past him. It's an absolute picture, and I'll always remember that one.
Yeah.
Just look at him. Wow, look at that!
Yeah, I could see it. And if you look carefully, also there's this one particular woman who's, howling with laughter, but she's also applauding it at the same time. She's my favourite. I just see her, she's like clapping their neck back, howling with laughter, and I'm like, ow, 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 as I'm going down. And when that happened, I actually heard somebody say, do it again, and I'm like, oh, shit. I was like, no.
Yeah. And by the way, guys, if anybody wants to follow the funniest Facebook statuses of them all, this is the gentleman to do it, because your things with Chris Travis is legendary. Some of the pictures and the status, I'm like, oh God. So if these guys ever go out in Sheffield, beware. It looks like nowhere is safe. At least nowhere, I thought. But no, Chris Travis has done a few shows for you guys, has he?
Yeah, he's done a couple. He wants to get down and do them more often, but he often gets double booked. It's like he's at PCW at the moment for their big weekender shows, which just happens to coincide with our show date. So otherwise, he would have been probably more than likely been with us tomorrow.
Yeah, he's just lost as well. I saw the results. He lost in his... What does me... I mean, this might be funny now. He's gone in the cruiserweight contendership tonight. But 6 months ago, he was a heavyweight champion. Now, has Chris lost that much weight that he's now a cruiserweight?
I'm not sure what they say, but especially when you look at British wrestling weight classes, there's a fine line. There's a lot of guys which by considered heavyweights and considered cruisers. It kind of depends, but I think a lot of the top guys who are considered heavyweights are what in some places considered lightweight.
I think when Chris and when I see him wrestle for you guys, I'm going, oh God, I want to go, and it's just trying to get me time to go from like where I am coming up to you guys. But I do promise, I've sworn to everyone, I am coming up to see you guys. I swear to God, I want to come so bad. It's just because you guys have supported us since day one. I think you was when I first sent out the messages as saying, has he got any shows to promote? I think Andrew and Danielle was the first ones that ever replied to me and said, yeah, would you mind? And I went, it was promoting the academy. It was promoting the academy at Dronfield, and it's just gone from there. And I've been grateful for the support and love the posters. Love the posters with the BWR badge on it. Me and Nixy mark out at that one. So we take great pride in staying to the podcast and all the other ones saying, listen to that, pal. This Ministry of Slam ain't got their name on a poster. We have. Look at that. With the Ministry of Slam and Total Wrestling shows and all these other guys. And we look at that. We're on a poster. Take that one, bitch.
Oh, some of the posters are awesome, though. Nick Mason does a brilliant job on them. I love the Battleground one. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, I think they all do a great job. It's nice the way to promote it. And when I see him on the Town Hall, and I'm like, hello, Sheffield Town Hall, get in. Can't get better than that. Thank you. So, who got you into wrestling then? Is it just one person you saw and then just said, oh, I want to do that? Or was it just a group of people that you saw and influenced you?
Well, I just got into wrestling off chance of a school friend showing it me. He was a big fan of the British Bulldog back in the day, and I'd never seen or heard it before. And showed me the video, which is showing my age, of course. And watched the British Bulldog, and I'm like, wow, this is cool. And then he showed me all the other stuff, and it just kind of enjoyed it as you do. Found all the other great stuff on as the years went by, and. So eventually, getting to actually do it myself, I saw a promote. I think it was. I can't remember what the magazine was called before Power Slam.
Yeah.
It was its incarnation before that, I think, or both. It's one of the really old early attempts at a British wrestling magazine. Saw an advertisement for the school up in Sheffield, the EPW school run by Alan Johnson. Put it off for ages, but eventually went.
So there was anybody else in that school that became like with yourself and doing it still? Are they still doing it? Is anybody there?
Well, it's half and half really. There's quite a few people who've come and gone. It's like people like Chris Travis originally started training there, and Ligero. Quite a lot of the, let's say, guys at that like age bracket and stuff like that all came through there together. So they're the kind of the people that have stuck into it. But the people like when I've been there, it's people like Maximilian or guys like Chris Ace, Mark Sanders have been there for ages. People that look at half the EBW roster consists of guys who was on those shows and maybe like fizzled out or lost interest or doing different things, and now come back to it. So it's kind of come full circle for me personally now training EBW with a lot of the guys who I originally started out with.
That's awesome. The fact that you just said it like you just said Ligero and Travis and all this with at least one place sounds amazing, and must be very proud for that guy that started it to see all these guys now and what they do.
Oh yeah, Andy refers to Alan as the godfather of Sheffield wrestling, and it's no true statement, but when you use the term godfather, it's like you're thinking like Mafia Don and everything, and Alan Johnson's anything but that. He's a lovely, nice, unassuming guy, but wow, he could wrestle. He could get you down there and stretch you. He was a really fantastic wrestler. As he's one of the few guys who actually used to get a chance to wrestle for the NWA title when they were bringing it across the UK. Oh,
right, that's cool. So we've got NWA. Well, NWA was over here at some point. That's a rare thing in itself, because normally.
This was a good couple of years ago. I'm a bit of an the biggest like British wrestling historian. I can sometimes ask Andy about matches he did where he's like, how do you know about that? And it's just like I followed British wrestling. Probably a lot more than I do like WWE and stuff like that, and I still enjoy it. But that's the stuff I enjoy the most now, really. So I've got to learn a lot of stuff as I've gone along.
So Nixy, this is the man. Nixy, this is the man to get involved with your British wrestling history. This is him. You still there or what? He's full of
I am.
Oh, sorry. Michael, Nixy, Michael. Sorry.
Hello. I'm like the silent partner.
You're not silent. Come on, you can join him whenever you want. You know that. No. But tomorrow, is it close to a sellout? Have they sold lots of tickets for tomorrow? I hope so, because they deserve it.
Not usually on the no stuff like that. I know we've got pre-sales of over 100, so which is I mean it's always great to know I've always been told one pre-sale is a great thing, but to get higher numbers is always brilliant. So that's a great start. We'll see how it works tomorrow.
Oh yeah. And if anybody wants to know about it, it's at the Sheffield Libraries Theatre. That's in the centre of town. I know where it is. It's just behind the Crucible Theatre. Mm-hmm. I remember that one because I mean you can't move that central. Everything else in Sheffield's moved, but you can't move the library. It's huge. You can't miss it. I'm very proud. I'm very every time I come back to Sheffield, I'm trying to work it now. Next time I come up, I'm going to work it around so I can see you guys and just surprise you. Just hello and stuff. But no, it's a good question for you. Is I've got to ask: is there any funny stories about you and Travis with your nights out? I see the pictures. We all see the pictures on Facebook and everything, and it's like I want to go out with these two. It looks really, really good.
There's probably stuff out. There's too many stuff, and we'll probably get us both in trouble with. And if especially if my mum's probably not listening, but if she heard the amount of alcohol I drink, I get in trouble. I'm a big, broad, tough lad, but it's like mother hears the amount of alcohol I sink at that place, she'll tan me. But no, just like random, like funny quirks more than stories. Yeah. It's like there's a lot of like really, like, really stupidly drunk rockers there, and I've been unfortunately been involved in the odd scuffle while we've been in there. And one particular night, this lad, for no reason whatsoever, just turned around and socked me straight in gob. Didn't see it coming whatsoever.
Yeah.
And then the thing that made I found it funny afterwards, but then I was like, "Oh my gob, I'm gonna." Well, all I'm seeing as soon as I turn around, I'm holding my mouth. It's Trav. He's just like bolted straight in. But the great thing is about his arms. Trav, sober when he tries to hit you, his arms just windmill. You ever seen like those, like a Popeye cartoon when he's like singling his arms round? I just saw that go into this like one guy mowing down at all his mates, and he's just like next day afterwards, it's like you windmilled that guy. That tends to be the things that the daft little quirks. For next day, it's like, oh, I can't believe you said that. Oh, that'll get you in trouble. It's just like the little quirks, and it's like that's what makes for nights.
Yeah, he brought the house down at speaking last weekend when Askins was saying to him in the middle of the ring, "Hey up, Justin Bieber." And he just stood there, hands on his hips, and went, "Justin Bieber is a respectable artist, thank you very much." And I just got everybody roaring, but just the same old Travis. I love him as a heel. I've said it, I publicly said it. I don't ever want Chris Travis as a face, because as a heel, there's no one to touch him. There's no one. He's the funniest thing I've ever seen as a heel in my life. Hunting, and this woman was coming in just as he went into the ring. And he just says, "Hello, love. Thanks for coming up and showing up on time. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm wrestling here for your entertainment. You could have turned up on time." Same again, just brought the house down.
The Justin Bieber comment is following him around though. At one of our shows, I think it was when we were wrestling Johnny Midnight. You could hear some crowd start going, "Baby, baby, baby, baby." And he just played on it. He started trying to sing it. He started singing it himself, and he says he's got lyrical chops, and he could be a great in a band. It's like I'm not. That was horrendous to listen to.
We've got a question from our chat room for you, Mike. Mm-hmm. Are you an Owl or are you a Blade, or are you a Rotherham fan?
I'm neither. I'm not the biggest football fan in the world, unfortunately.
There you go. Curse is destroyed. Our friend Curse in the chat room is now destroyed because he always tries to catch me out with the football. So he always gets me with the football.
Never been the biggest fan of football. It's personally never appealed to me. But have you heard what they call the new Rotherham Stadium?
New York Stadium, I've heard.
Yeah, and then right next to the big bold letters saying New York Stadium, this wonderful stadium, Pucker Pie signs right next to it. You couldn't put Rotherham across in a better way. We're calling it after a major US city where we've got sponsorship from Pucker Pies.
Excellent. Oh, what can you say? And what a great way. I mean, Pucker Pies, brilliant pies. Gorgeous.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are. They're gorgeous.
No, they're not. I don't like pies, though.
Yeah, well, you're not a northerner, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm from South East.
If you're from Wigan, if you're on Wigan, a mixed grill in Wigan is meat, potato, steak and kidney, and chicken and mushroom pie. That's a mixed grill to a Wigan person. Yeah, that's the old joke anyway. And their favourite place to go in Wigan is Spain, because their favourite food is paella. There you go. That's stupid jokes. What can I say?
That's worse than one of the jokes I heard this week.
Oh dear, we'll go into them later, I suppose.
I'll tell you a terrible one.
Go on.
This one came from my dad. He's the king of old school terrible jokes. And he said, "Oh, did you hear about the boy who swallowed a bag of pound coins? His mum took him to hospital. He had to stay in overnight. And she rang the doctor the next morning, and he says, 'Sorry, still no change.'"
Oh.
Yeah, and that's why I made sure I told it was my dad's joke. It's not one of mine.
Oh dear. Right. Have you got a Twitter account where people can follow your life stories and stuff like that, sir?
Oh, my Twitter's been a bit behind on my Twitter. It's I think it's just down as Mike. Hold on, let me check. I've got my PC in front of me. I've forgot my own Twitter name. Yeah, Mikey Van Wright on Twitter.
Right, there you go. If anyone wants to follow him, Mikey Van Wright on Twitter, there you go. He's on our follow. We follow him. We do everything on Twitter with Bruce. Can we just want to say, it was just joining us in our chat room, congratulations to Danny and Andrew on the birth of little Noah. They're in our chat room now, so that was cool.
He's a little. I've already seen the photos. He's an absolute little cracker.
He's an absolute belter. So we're chuffed to bits for everyone, really are. Right, Michael, thanks ever so much for joining us tonight, mate. Once again, you're in the main event tomorrow at EBW at the Sheffield Central Library. 8-man Survivor Series style tag match where you will be destroying the other ones, hopefully.
Oh, yeah, definitely. They're going down.
Then just remember, it's also they've got the EBW Catch Championship between Chris Ace and Maximilian.
Yeah, money's on Max for that one.
Yeah, he's got the best finishing move ever, the bag of money, the money shot. That looks great. I saw that one when he hit him on the head with all them coins. I'd have thought I'd have run to the ring and grabbed them all up, me. That was brilliant. So, but like it says, doors open at 6 p.m. Tickets are £5, kids £3 advance booking, adults £7.50, and kids are £4 pay on the door. All kids must be accompanied by an adult. I'm reading off the poster here, if you can cheap.
Yeah, quick little cheap plug on that. Ringside World on my Facebook link. They're selling the tickets for no booking fee. I think it's till midnight. So if you want to try and if anyone wants to try and take advantage of that and get save that extra couple of pounds, check out the website. I think it's still going on until midnight tonight. And please get a ticket.
Excellent. Thanks very much for taking the time out to join us tonight, fella. Thanks so much.
No problem.
Thanks again for the donation, mate. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much.
No problem. I'm going to go and bug the rest of our guys tomorrow when I see them and say, get donated.
Thank you so much. And apparently, Danny just said Mike is apparently trending on the UKFF.
Oh.
Our friends.
Yeah, well, we had a bit of a dig out with him last year, but we're all right now. I don't go
Just
on
a bit.
So it's the UK. Sorry, mate. Is the UKFF your favourite place or something?
Oh, it's a brilliant place to get information, but oh dear, when they want to burn you, they burn you.
Yes, we know.
Dude.
So I think it was somebody put us up saying we were journalists that were doing a British Bulldog tribute show, and we're going, no, we're just fans. And they slated us for it. Absolutely slated us, saying, journalists, my foot. Who the hell do these people think they are? And we weren't. We were just fans, but they slated us for one whole week. It was disgraceful. The amount of swearing and everything at me was crazy, but I forgot my details now. So it took them about 6 months to accept me to get on there. I thought, blind.
We're probably going to go and have a look and see what they put.
Yeah, excellent. Well, thanks very much, sir. And once again, all the very, very best for tomorrow's show from everybody.
Thank you very much.
And
good luck with the big one for Cowan.
Thanks very much, mate. We will do our best, we promise. Thank you so much. Thank you. Take care of yourself. Anyway.
You too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was cool, weren't it?
Yeah.
I like it when that was organised, literally. He just said he got Skype, and he just said, he's got Skype. I want these guys on it, and bang. And he says, I don't know how to work it, but he's learned over the last week and came on the show. So thanks very much, Mr. Mikey Van Riot, otherwise known as Michael Rose, who's on Twitter and everything, and we'll put his link up, we'll put his Twitter account up, and you can follow him as much as you want. Now, how you been this week, Nix?
Yep, good. Build up till tomorrow, but...
Yeah, I've just bought some new DVDs.
I thought you didn't have any money left.
Well, I've arranged to pay for them at the end of June, so you can guess where they're from anyway.
Yeah.
I've just bought the British Bulldogs, their career in the WWF.
Oh, okay.
I can't resist it. I'm sorry, you just see the word British Bulldog and I went, that's it, man. Gone, that's it, gone. That's cool. We will have that gentleman back on. The big news from the charity show is this is getting huge and huge. We've now got a website. We've got a website at GoFundMe.com. The links are on the page. The links are on the event. If you want to say you're coming, great stuff. We did that all, and everybody's getting on side in a big, big way. I've got to say this now with Nixy here. I did a video last week, and it was just one of them stupid little videos that I always do, and I didn't mean anything by it, and I just thought, yeah. And all of a sudden now, people are saying that was the most inspirational video for Callum ever. And I'm like, hey, what did I do? And then I looked back, and I thought, shit, actually it were. Because all I did was like saying, if everybody gave £3, then we're on. And it was just amazing to see it. I was very, very touched by it and stuff, but 5 weeks, Nix. 5 little
Yeah,
weeks.
we were just having a chat about that while you were chatting.
Yeah, it's keeps getting close. The big launch is the 5th of June. It's next Sunday's show when it's
Okay.
month. Because there's no show next Friday because I'm working. So next Friday there's no show, so to keep that in your mind. But there is one next Sunday. The following week, at this moment, there is no show. There is absolutely no show unless we do it earlier than usual, like 2 hours or 3 hours earlier on a Sunday than we normally do it, like 8 o'clock on a Sunday night or something like that. Then we can do it. But otherwise, at this moment, it is a no-go because I'm working and they put some right evil shifts on me next 2 weeks. But first of all, did you hear we've got new champions at PCW? Have you heard this tonight?
No, I haven't.
The new PCW heavyweight champion is Doug Williams.
Hey!
And the PCW tag team champions is the Steiner brothers.
What, Scott and...
Yep, Scott and Rick Steiner.
Wow.
Steve Fludder put a great story on Facebook this week about Scott Steiner. He took Scott to a gym, right? This is absolutely true. Steve Fludder's status on Facebook. He said this. He says, took Scott Steiner to a gym. The receptionist took one look at Scott Steiner and said, have you been to a gym before? And do you want somebody to help you with, because it's your first time here, do you want somebody to help you around with doing your first program? Scott Steiner, how big's he?
God, he must have looked at her and gone, what you on?
He took Chris Masters into a working men's club, and apparently Chris Masters' jaw just dropped and went, where have you brought me to? And Steve Fuller's been absolutely classic. He's done it, but he sold over 2,000 tickets before tonight. There were 2,000 tickets sold. So that's just amazing. So congratulations to every single person at PCW that that's gone tonight, and they've got the weekend shows. They've got Lita tomorrow and Goldust and Chris Masters in as well. Billy Gunn and Hacksaw Jim Duggan are up in Scotland doing Wrestle Zone. So they're all over here at the moment. There's all the legends. And the big news in the Scotland is Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, is taking on Braveheart at Hell for Lycra 10. So,
That'd be good.
yeah. So, did you watch the James May Appreciation Night on Raw?
James May Appreciation Night.
Oh, yeah, sorry, it was Bret Hart, but yeah, it's James May. James May, weren't it?
Yeah, he's got rid of the hair dye now and he's ditched it.
God, has he gone grey or what? Shawn Michaels with a beard, what was the game? I mean, you're looking at it and you're looking at these two and you're thinking, what the heck is going on here? I mean, you're getting... He was just looking and saying, what's happening here? These two guys that were legends and everything. And yes, I know everybody grows old. I mean, I know it. I'm trying to hide my age and stuff like that these days. But when you look at it and you think, God, Brett, have you heard Grecian 2000, mate? Or Just for Men or anything like that? Just to touch it up when you're doing it. But he let his ego run a bit, didn't he? Did you see the whole thing? Next. Oh, she's gone again. Is she gone? Nixy, you there? Oh, she's gone. Oh, well. She'll be back in a minute when she decides to talk to us. Anyway, right, before we go any further, we will get on with events that's coming up. And, oh, you're there? Nixy, you talking to me or what? Can you hear ya? Can anybody hear Nixy or what? No, she's gone. She's bleeding. I don't know. I can hear her. She's breathing heavy. Give her a nudge. Somebody tell her.
Who?
You!
I'm here, sorry. Someone
What's
come
up?
in the room and wouldn't leave.
Oh, God, Bennett. Bloody hell.
We're not in a studio, we're in our own homes.
I
in slippers.
know.
Although if we're in a studio, I'd still be in my slippers.
Yeah. Oh, the slippers. Don't even mention that to me. Oh, hold on a minute. Hello. Let's get this gentleman in. Hello, Mr. G-Man.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. How the devil are you?
The devil is good. The devil is very good. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Was you at Southside last week?
I was, yeah.
I saw you. I thought it was you.
Right, were you standing at the back wearing a baseball cap?
Yes.
Yeah.
British Bulldog T-shirt.
Yeah, that was you. That was you. I looked over at you, and you looked over at me.
And I went, is that really you? Do you know what it was? Because I saw you at PCW in January, and you had that shirt on with all the roses and everything.
Sounds like him.
I didn't recognise you, and I thought, nah, he's not dressed up enough to be G-Man. And that was it. So, because you were busy talking to everyone, you see, and I'm one of these that's like, if you're talking to somebody else, then I'm respectful and hold back. But how you been?
Fair to shit. Same old, you know.
So, have you done any announcing today, or you've had enough?
No announcing today, even though it was PCW Super Show Night 1.
Yeah. Are you doing any of it, or are you just chilling out?
I am going to do it post-production.
No.
Basically, Greg can't do it this weekend for some reason or another, and Fludder said he doesn't want to split up me and Greg on commentary, as in bring somebody else in to fill in for Greg, like Magic Mark or whoever. He says, I just want you and Greg. So we're going to record commentary for it at a later date.
And so, and also, you're part of the new announced team for House of Pain Evolution, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. See, Nixy, this is the person who's going to be the commentary when you're going. That's it. Cause,
When I'm going? When am I going?
Well, House of Pain show, 14th of July.
Oh, am I going to that?
Well, I thought you was, because you're Harvey Dale squeeze.
Squeeze, eh?
Well, she went to one show. Well, literally, she went to one show, mate, and she did Southside, and Harvey blew a kiss at her, and then that was it. Love was spoken.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
That B-grade Harvey Dale that's called Rob Mortman.
Oh.
Screw him. He's like, you know, he just wants to be Harvey Dale. Everybody wants to be Harvey Dale, though. Who doesn't?
See what I mean? It's the terrible.
Who doesn't? You know, look at him.
Love
Who
it.
does Harvey Dale
Why
actually
would
want
you
to
want
be?
him?
Yeah, who does Harvey Dale want to be? Yeah, good one. Though I'll give him full go for last week because he did have a concussion.
Yeah.
And
Let's be honest, he phoned it in, didn't he?
yeah.
On the shoot, he phoned
No.
it in. Yeah, he did.
Oh.
You don't know the... I'll come on, let's get shooting, shall we? Harvey Dale, concussion, passing the buck, not doing hard labour.
Nah, that's not him. Got it wrong.
Well.
Got it so wrong.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh no. Our chat room's just crashed. Our chat room in our class in our page class, so I'm going to fix that in a minute.
It's because I've come on, isn't it?
No, it's not, mate. As long as people can listen to us, as long as people can hear us and stuff like that, I don't care. Because literally, we can do it YouTube and everything like that afterwards. But no, I can fix that chat room in about 2 seconds easily. So I mean, you're going to be busy over the next few weeks then.
Ish. I've got Future Shock Wrestling 67 this Sunday.
Yeah.
Main event is Noam Dar versus Alex Cyanide.
Oh.
What else have we got on that show? We've got the models in singles action going against Project Ego in singles action. So I think it's Martin Kirby and Danny Hope going against each other in singles, and it's Joey Hayes and Trav in the Battle at the Fringes.
That's the fringe.
Stacked card then as usual.
Yeah.
Future.
Yeah. Trav has, we had Mikey Riot come on earlier, and he said he's got some stories to tell about Trav. I've got quite a few to tell about Trav, but he's got a very, very long forehead underneath that fringe.
Yes, he's got something else that happened last week at Southside, which we talked about.
Yeah, that man's hiding something.
Yeah.
The fringe that big, he's got to hide something.
Yeah, but oh dear. But it was, I mean, it was nice to see him back at Southside because he's been away for like nearly 9 months. So
20-10 in the pen, Chris Travis.
Yeah.
He's always away.
He's always busy somewhere.
Yeah.
Whenever there's a wrestling ring, you'll find Travis. There you go.
Somewhere or another, yeah.
So you've got Future Shock, you've got House of Pain. Is there any other promotions that have got the pleasure of G-Man on commentary this year?
Preston, of course, when it comes round. The normal House of Pain shows I do commentary for as well.
Yeah.
On Working Men's Club. The next one is the 23rd of June on Working Men's Club. It's our summer show with a after party.
Yeah. Oh.
So we do the show in the afternoon, and then when the ring's all packed down and the show's done, we go over the road to the Flying Horse and we have a couple of drinks.
Ah.
Within reason. Well, it's drinking on a Sunday, of course.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Of course.
Mm.
Of course, mate, of course.
And then the 28th of June is GPW, A Night to Remember. It's not the remake of The Sinking of the Titanic. It's the Don Travis tribute show.
Ah, right. Oh yeah, that gentleman that passed away last year, weren't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow. So was that a good lineup again? Have they got...
Yes, I believe they've got a three-way match for the main event. And then there's a couple of people that Dom once saw in the past and said he's going to be somebody and he's going to be somebody, and I'd like to do something with this guy and this guy. And Johnny's put them together in a match to say, these guys are the future kind of thing. And now here they are in a match.
Yeah.
And after that Dom show, I believe I'm going to be calling the Preston shows on post-production.
Oh, right.
The thing is, Fludder just said to me, well, I'll still pay you the same. I went, good. But we'll just record it all in one day. I went, well, that's even better because I'm getting 2 days' wages for 1 day's work.
Ah.
It can't get any better than that, can it?
Of course, excellent. All money's there at the end of the day.
Oh,
so
wow.
when are we seeing the G-Man T-shirts?
I've always had G-Man T-shirts.
Oh, I didn't see him at Southside. I'd have bought one. I bought a Dean Allmark one because it had Dino on the front, but...
Yeah. I've always been highly neglected by Southside.
Yeah.
If one of the announcers or commentators can't make it, I'm always like second or third down on Ben's list, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Even though he knows that I'm close by, especially for the Nottingham shows, he doesn't use me. But I'm all right with that because at the last show I just hung out.
Yeah.
I didn't even watch the show. I just hung out.
Yeah.
I was just rolling around in a wheelchair, perving at Shauna.
I think everybody was perving at Shauna. I mean, I saw she was talking to everybody before the show, and everybody was like, "Oh, we love you so much," and then She's Got Herpes chant came out when she was with school, and the chant like typical British crowd, got to lower the tone as far as you can go.
Oh, right, yeah. I stretched out Jigsaw and Alpha Female as well. Not like a shoot environment, but Jigsaw came to me. He's like, "Hey man, do you do massages?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm a fully qualified masseuse." And he went, "Oh, I got this knot in my back, and it really hurts." I went, "Come on, get some oil. Let's give you a crack."
What? You guys, Nixy here's crack. There you go, Nixy's head crack.
That sounds really bad. That's like Kersh's one-liner earlier.
Yeah. And
that looked bad.
Yeah.
I went through a load of extreme stretching with Alpha Female, and Jay Lethal came over. Jay Lethal came over at the end of the show while I was doing these exercises with Alpha Female, and he thought she was crying.
Yeah.
It looked that bad. He's like, "Jazzy, are you okay?" She's like, "Yes, I am fine." And he's just stretching me out. And I was just saying, "Don't know what she's got a bad back. I'm just helping her stretch it out. Job done." And Alpha Female keeps asking me to marry her, and I keep saying yes. I don't know where it's going to go after that. Probably a divorce, who knows.
Oh dear. Oh, but no, just to interrupt people. The whole exact.com chat system has crashed. The website has crashed and everything. So that's why there's no chat room at this moment. There's just the whole thing has gone completely kaput. So please, it's nothing to do with us. It's the chat room that we've been using. The whole system has gone down. Everything. I'm trying to be best to get it back up, but I can't even get on the website. So the whole thing has just gone kaput completely.
I'm a popular man, Dean.
I know, the first man that's ever caused our chat room to crash. Unbelievable. You fetch down the whole .com system of their page as well. Amazing. No one else can claim that now.
I'm one-man AIDS virus.
No, but thank you very much. I came to PCW in January, and I've loved the show to bits. I'm still waiting for my DVD. I've only been waiting 2.5 weeks now, but I thought Super Show's more important than that.
Yeah.
So I'll get it in August or something like that.
Who knows? I don't make them DVDs.
Yeah.
I do make other DVDs, by the way. I make DVDs for Future Shock Wrestling. I make DVDs for NGW. I make DVDs for HXC.
Yeah.
Just to name a few.
Excellent.
So if any promoters out there need any DVDs making, get in touch.
Definitely. And
dirty little shill there.
Now I've got to ask you, how was your dogs? We did this last time, and they were just spent a half an hour on British Wrestling Radio and just talked about dogs.
Dogs?
Your dogs and all that. How are they? Are they all right?
It was. I was round Harvey Dale's, wasn't I?
Hey.
Yeah, your mate. Loves a graft in.
More than my mate.
Yeah. Wait till I tell his mistress.
I'm mistress.
You're not. You're just a fan. You're just a glorified fan.
Okay then.
Yeah,
That's fair enough.
Yeah, they're fair enough.
I'll tell him that when I see him later.
But he's not smart dogs though, isn't he? He's like huge Labrador.
Yeah, they're all. He had 13 puppies.
What?
One died.
Oh.
He sold 10 of them, and he's kept 2, and they're both fully grown now. One's called Mr. Bear, and one's called Madison, who's like the runt of the 3 because it's mum, son, and daughter trio, and Madison is the little black girl, and she always takes the back seat out of the mum and the boisterous son that goes round. But my dog has a thing for the postman.
Oh, really?
He has a lovely relationship with the postman. And Chris Egan, manager of Alex Cyanide, came round to visit the other day. And he is a postman.
Oh. Your dog's a Jack Russell, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
Yeah, it's a Jack Russell thing, because my Jack Russell God rest his soul, used to be anything with a postman, he used to go for it as well.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's a full thing. I think it's a full Jack Russell thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Him and Egan had a whale of a time.
So, all in all, British wrestling is thriving for you then, Chris, at the moment?
I'm earning a partial living from it, yeah.
Good stuff.
But the main reason why I'm here this evening is because on the 5th and 6th of July, you are doing a 24-hour radio show.
Again.
And you're saying you're getting all these guys on board.
I know, and I am.
And you're bringing people back. And yet it's me that has to contact you to say...
I was doing it all next week. I was getting in contact with everyone next week because it was going to be a full month of getting everything ready. I do apologise.
I don't want to hear your Harvey Dale excuses.
I'm not doing Harvey Dale excuse, mate. I'm sorry. I'm really... No, we're just getting it all together. Just see if I can get some loose ends and just start from there. Because last time it was all done in about 4 days, and this time I'm not going to do it in 4 days. I'm just going to have a whole month at it.
Yeah. And I do recall calling in numerous times on our
Yes, I still listen to it all the time. I still listen to some of it, and I was dead, and I apologise so bad for that one. But I'm going to make sure I'm all right for this one.
Well, let's see if we can up the ante a little bit.
Yeah.
How about sometime in the dangerous hours of the 6th of July, I come down to Huntingdon where you live.
Yeah.
And we'll both be on.
That'll be cool. I'll have to get a decent another headset, but yeah, I'll get them.
You can use. I've got my commentary equipment. I've got splitters. We can get plugged in.
Yeah, definitely. That'll be cool.
And then we can just talk about nothing for a day.
Did you hear this, Nix? It's actually going to be in my house. This is going to be mental.
How are you going to concentrate? Mind you, did all right with Gavin, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had Gavin in my house, yeah, so yeah. He's listening. Hiya, Gav. No, it's cool. I think, this year is going to be awesome. Thank you very much for that, Chris. Thank you. I'll sit up.
No worries.
Yeah. I've just been contacted this week by Joe E. Legend's publicist or something, or promoter or something.
Yeah.
She's offering us to have Joe come on. So I'm going to see if I can I'll see if he wants to come on during that time and just have Joey Legend come on as well.
Yeah, bring him in. Bring him in. I can talk a few things about All Star and Future Shot Wrestling with him.
Yeah, and his early TNA days.
Yeah.
As a security guard. One of the red security guard guys and all that.
Yeah.
And thanks very much for coming on, mate, tonight. Honestly, it's been awesome.
That's okay.
What can I say?
You know where I am if you want me to talk about nothing.
I will, definitely. It's always a pleasure, always an honour, and it's always a pleasure to everyone, mate. Always is.
And Dean, I know what you look like now.
Yes, and I know
He's
what
hard
you look
to
like.
miss.
Yeah, it's hard to miss with my Dolph Ziggler hair. Yeah.
No, Dolph Ziggler's dad.
Did you see? Sorry, Chris. Did you see that guy get hit with a chair by his girlfriend last Saturday?
No.
Oh, that was peace.
The only real part of the show I saw was the finish of the main event because I was just messing about with a wheelchair.
The famous Dale Mills wheelchair that Adam Curtis.
No, there was about 3 or 4.
Oh, right.
There was about 3 or 4 backstage, and I was just like whizzing up and down the ramp on it and like crashing into people and.
One day I would love to pop backstage just for 10 minutes just to see what's happening. Because from Bob Maltman, what he was saying, he was hilarious with the thing. He was doing an interview, and Travis was doing something really, really disgusting at the same time, and he couldn't keep a straight face. Kirby was on the floor laughing his head off. And all he could hear was this slapping sound behind him from Travis, and he's like, please tell me he's not doing what I think he is. And yes, he was. He was doing it. So,
dirty bastard.
Dirty, yeah, exactly. But it was a great cracking show. I enjoyed it. It was nice to see all the guys and everything. And I always do like me wrestling now. It's changed from last year. I think I did about one every 3 months, and now I'm doing a show every month. I'm definitely going to a show every month. And
good man.
Looking forward to the House of Pain show. Definitely looking forward to that one.
Which one? The Evolution one or just the
I'm going to do the Evolution one, and then I'm going to see about the Arnold Workingmen's Club as well.
Good man.
Got to come up and have a go at them. And I'm Harvey. Get well soon, Harvey, because the concussion, and then he took the kick from Haskins. He had a massive cut on his head, didn't he, last week? That was evil. The cut on top of his head.
Yeah, he got it glued back on. Yeah.
Poor lad. Poor lad. But I've just made his day. I've just ordered some DVDs off him, so he's happy now. So, every time I see him, I just buy some DVDs off him, so he's happy.
Oh yeah, that'll keep him afloat.
Just about.
Keep his bar topped up, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, my wife's going mental because she goes, look at all your wrestling DVDs now, and I went, and she goes, yoga? Where did you get yoga from? I went,
have you tried it yet?
Yes, I've tried it. And, yeah,
what's it like?
It's bloody hard. It's mental.
I want to give it a go.
But I just bought it, and my wife's like, where'd you get that from? I said, same place I've got all my other DVDs from. And everybody was saying, oh, I paid 50 quid for it. And I went, I didn't pay that.
And you can always get it cheaper for what it is as well.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, nice quality and everything. Get in there and
you can always download it, dude.
Yes,
you can always download it.
Yeah, I always download it.
Who said that?
I know. I didn't hear anybody then. Did you hear anyone, Chris? I didn't hear that. That was a ghost.
Didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
There's a torrent of breath.
But anyway, Chris, thanks very much for coming on, mate. And we'll speak to you again very soon, mate, I hope.
Definitely. And if not, it'll be in person because I now can put a name to the voice and a face to the name and a face to the voice to the name.
All right, mate. Have a good time at Future Shock Sunday, mate.
Thank you very much. Have a good show.
All right, you take care, mate. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That was G-Man himself, the voice, one of the proper voices of British wrestling as well.
Yeah.
Chris Garrett, who was also did last year. And I think the whole chat room page has collapsed, the whole page and everything. Their web page has gone, everything. Nix. If you go Zach.com, the whole website's gone down. So
yeah, it's not.
That's mental. I mean, we've just had 1 hour of the show and we've had 2 guests on.
Oh.
We go weeks when we didn't have any guests, and all of a sudden now, boom, we get 2 of them on. And I've got to do the events yet. And there's an awesome picture of Danny and Noah. Oh, no.
Where, honestly, baby?
Oh, it's on Daniel's profile picture. She's changed it. Are you friends with her?
Yeah.
Right, look at her profile pic, and then you'll see it. Oh, it's gorgeous little. He's tiny.
Little hats.
Right.
I like the little hats they put them in when they're first born. It's so cute.
Yeah, right. Awesome.
Did they only announce that recently?
Yeah, it was the last few days. I think it was the 30th of the...
No, like just in general, the pregnancy.
No, pregnancy was months ago. Well, it would have been months ago.
That seems like a couple of days ago.
It does. I mean, I didn't believe it. And then all of a sudden I went, wow, that's passed quick. But anyway, this weekend, events-wise, have you got any events coming up with your Essex guys wrestling and stuff like that?
There's an RCWA one on June the 8th. Unfortunately, I can't go to, or I would have gone to it, but I've got a birthday that day. I need to look up the details for it, though.
Okay.
Totally unprepared, as usual.
Well, it's BWR, innit? What we're gonna
Yeah.
Right, also
you come unprepared and pull it off every show.
Devon Wrestling Association and Pro Evolution Wrestling combine forces to bring another action-packed of wrestling back to Tiverton. Tickets, front row is 10 quid, adults 8, child 6. Confirmed to appear is DWA Trophy Champion Chris the Shark Andrews, the Dirty Flirty pairing of the Magnums, Sam Andrews. Yeah, go to Justin.tv page. If you go to the Justin.tv page, we've got all the chat room there. That's cool. Well, I'll go in there in a minute and have a look. Pairing of the Magnums, we've got Sam Andrews, the winner PJ Jones, the Ultimate Rule Breaker, the UK Dominator, and stars from Pro Evo, EVW. Matches announced include the Andrews Brothers versus the Magnums at the Heathcote Social Club in Tiverton, Devon. So there you go. That's one of them. That's next week on. He says on the that's tomorrow. On the 1st of Saturday. That's tomorrow. So get that.
What's going on tomorrow, isn't there?
Yeah, Late British Wrestling Battleground in Sheffield, where Mikey Rose is in the main event. We've also got tomorrow on Sunday, Extreme American. You know, Chris Garrett just put an awesome picture. Look at this. Go on, Chris Garrett, G-Man. He's just put a status on. Go on to British Wrestling Radio Show, chat room and website crashes. Win, Dean Mitchell. Twat.
Mean.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Right, Sunday, Extreme American Wrestling presents Revolution Stage 1, live in Rushden at the Pemberton Centre at 3 o'clock. 4 p.m. starts, okay? We also have Future Shock 67 at the Stockport Guildhall, Stockport. All the usual guys, you've just heard it from G-Man. He's doing the commentary and stuff. Then on the 8th of June, we've got FPW. Oh, God, don't do me. FPW Sutton Arena Leisure Show. This is a free event. This is not pay you. It's a free event. It's a chance to appear at the St. Helier Festival. FPW champion Sir Thomas Chamberlain will defend the title to high-flying Paul Robinson at the event with no ceiling. Earl Jonathan Windsor will try to regain the Royal Cape from the Earl of Excellence Robert Rochester Rose. Aerial Assassin Will Ospreay versus Master Joel Masters. at the Sutton Arena Leisure Centre in London. So that's another one there for you. That's the one, Sir FPW. And HXC Wrestling presents Chaos AD at the Saturday, the June the 8th at the MM Union, Manchester Metropolitan University Students' Union. I got invited by 2 people then. Yeah, and Harvey Dale's going and stuff, so he's going to be there. Featuring Jimmy Havoc versus Jack Lester, Clint Majera versus T-Bone. Zach Gibson versus Madman Manson, and much, much more. Tickets £10, £7 for students, and includes entry to the official after party as well. Tickets on sale now. Ticket hotline 0161 832 1111. Official outlets are the Ridelow Shop in Church Street, the Grand Central Pub in Oxford Road, the Rock Store in Rochdale Road, Gaps at Winslow Road, Fallowfield, Manchester, and the MMU Student Union Shop. Get there for a great night out. Absolutely superb HXC Wrestling in Manchester. And then on the 9th of June, that's one, at the Cadbury Club, Bourneville Lane, Bourneville, Birmingham, West Midlands, Next Level Wrestling returns. So another Birmingham main event, another one. So Wrestle Midlands are in the gone, but new ones popped in. They've got available tickets, £7, under 16s a £5, family tickets. Oh yeah, by the way, refresh the chat room. Apparently the chat room works now. Got a message from Gavin. Refresh the page and we should be back and running. He says, no, it's not. So there you go. You're lying to me, motherfucker. You're lying to me. Get back to that. The Next Level Wrestling presents at the Cadbury Club at Bourneville Lane, Bourneville, Birmingham. Tickets, adults 7, under 16s 5. Family ticket, 2 adults, 2 kids, £20. Gavin, stop messaging me. Drinks available from the venue. Go to www.skiddle.com/events/11860-290 and buy your tickets. Gavin, stop messaging me. Please, stop messaging me. I'll kick your ass. Confirmed so far. The Pride of Wales, Andy Dennis versus Brig Grizzly. Dynamite Pete Dunne versus Chris Brooks. The Star in the City, Ryan Smile versus the one-man Wolfpack, Kid Lycos. Also confirmed to be appearing, the Black Messiah, Marshall X, Dan Splash, Tyler Hawk, and Morgan Izzard. Email nextlevelwrestling@live.uk or go to facebook.com/NLW official. And I can breathe. There we go. Absolutely done with now. So there you go. That's all the events done. That's take us for the next couple of weeks. Now, Nixy. Right. I can't believe that.
Dino.
Right. So, wrestling for you this week. Anything? We've got. Did you see about this TNA thing with Dixie announcing that they've signed a free agent?
No, I hadn't. That was what I was waiting for you to tell me about.
For sake. Right. Well, what happened was she announced it on Twitter that TNA has signed a free agent. Right? Oh, yeah, we're back. Oh, it's back. The chat room's back. Let's have a look. See if we can get this back.
No, it wasn't a second ago when I went on.
Well, yeah, I see. I've got it. Yeah, it's back now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, in there in a sec then.
Oh, I'm out. Press sign in. Oh, here we go. Sign in. Connecting. Yay, there we go. We're back in. We're back. Everybody's back now. Now, everybody's back in, so we should be okay to go. This free agent, right, this might... I saw the name, and I was so pissed off to the fact that she's done it again. She screwed over the British fans, saying for the last 7-8 years about Britain's going to get a pay-per-view or TNA. No, I will not thank you, Gavin. Got no fucking brain cells. Not some BWR. Kiss my fucking arse. I'm not thanking you for nothing. Anyway. But, no, thanks, Gav. Thanks. what it was, she said all this thing. You look at the history. Every time she said they've signed a big name or anything like that, and it's turned out to be the biggest pile of shit ever. Yeah?
Yeah.
Or she's done it again. Okay?
Right, so who she got this time?
Right. Now, exclusively, live on British Wrestling Radio, this is the first time I'll ever spoil it for anyone. Right? The person who is the free agent signed by TNA Wrestling is ex-NFL linebacker for the Chicago Bears, who is a free agent, even though he's retiring, Brian Urlacher. That is the free agent that she signed for TNA. Not a wrestler, an ex-NFL American football player called Brian Urlacher. That is who it is. Once again, thank you, Dixie Carter. Thank you very much. You screwed over every single fan that ever loves TNA for all these reasons. If you think we are just going to turn in and turn up and watch this and put all this fucking shit that we have to put up from you, no wonder. No wonder fucking TNA is like it is. When you fuck the fans over like you do, and you fuck everybody who's ever bought anything or ever gone to your show, and this is how you treat the fans with respect, and this is what you do, you don't deserve a fucking company. It's disgraceful. I mean...
That seems almost as bad as Jesse, if you ask me.
It's just fucking stupid. I mean, if you're going to say free agent name, it's just, I'll get a link up. I'll find the link. Hold on a minute. I'm on Facebook now. Right. Let me see if I can find... Oh, I know where it'll be. Anyway. But Nixy, I mean, what do you think? It's just stupid the way that she treats fans, isn't it?
Well, it seems like a bit of a letdown, if you ask me. Massive letdown. Because everyone was expecting John Morrison. My mate was convinced it was John Morrison.
No, it's not Morrison. No. Oh, hold on, right. She teases a big new signing.
Ow.
Just took it down.
Coincidental, that, isn't it?
Yeah. Give me a sec. Here. I'm just looking for it quick. Who do you think it is? Everybody's putting things out saying RVD and everything like that. That's the rumor. That's what everybody's been hearing. It's Brian. Hold on. Right, I know where to go. Give me a sec. Anyway, I mean, look at the history they've done. I mean, they said, oh, they've signed these new names and everything, and you're thinking who's going to come out. I think the worst one they ever did, and no disrespect to anyone concerned with this, but they said they signed, I mean, Doug Williams. I think the biggest one I did remember is Doug Williams was taking on somebody, an unknown opponent for the X Division title, one pay-per-view. And everybody was convinced it was John Morrison that was coming out.
Wasn't it Matt Hardy?
No, it was Mark Haskins.
Oh, okay.
And everyone was like, and every single person in the whole arena just went, who the fuck's this? And even I did, because I never heard of Mark Haskins then. I'm glad I have, because I've seen the guy so many times, and he's a real cool guy, and he's real nice to chat to, and he'll talk to you no matter who you are. It was an absolute cracker to do it. But and if anybody wants to come back in this chat room, bwrradio.com, we're back. We're all set to go. And
you love .com, don't you?
I love my .com. It's better than going .co.uk, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's absolutely amazing. So, but it just, for me, it just seems that why would you fuck about with a family? And it just absolutely been. Alright, hype some big fig. Everybody's pulled it down. They've pulled it down.
I'm not surprised. Probably she got loads of feedback from it, I'll bet.
Yeah, she's
loads of negative response from it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like to a point, why do they want King Mo there?
I mean, everybody's saying about it, oh, it was and stuff like that, and it just seems crazy that the fact that they've just done this, and all right, Brian. Yeah, Urlacher. TNA. All right, let's have a look. All right, let's have a look at this. Oh, here we go. That was it. Go ahead. All right. Here we go. Following now. Yeah, see, we're just going on to TNA and stuff, that's all. It's somewhere. I mean, I saw the thing. It might be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm going to get slated for this. I really am. Sorry, guys. But it's just one of them things that's just fucking straight. It's all about bleeding crazy and stuff. But we'll get it back. Nixie's doing space dives and stuff at the moment. But it's like I say, I mean, TNA wrestling, we want it so bad. We want TNA to be up there. We want TNA to have the better ratings. We want the Monday Night Wars back. But it's never going to happen. It's not, there you go. I'll put it in the chat room, Brian. There you go. That's the rumor anyway. That's the thing that's happening with all this and stuff. It's just absolutely stupid. And I found out late last night, and crazy time. Not the yeah. But yeah, you can chat to us now. We've got 2 chat rooms. There's Justin.tv and there's BWRradio.com. So, but Nixie, are you back yet? Nixie, you there? Oh God, she's disappeared off us again. Let me see if I can get her back. Oh, you're back?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Guess what I've been watching this week? You
What's
ready?
that?
I've found it. I am an hour in. You ready?
Two. Ring of Honor?
WrestleMania 17.
Hey, hallelujah! Finally! About fucking time. It's only taken me a year and a bit to get you to watch it.
Yeah, I found it on YouTube. Somebody's practically put 3 bits, stuck it into 3 sections on YouTube, and I am watching it. And I must admit, by the time this weekend is over, I can put my hand on my heart and say I have seen WrestleMania 17.
And then you will want to watch it again and again and again.
No, I won't. No, I won't.
Yes, you will.
I fucking well won't.
You will. If you're an hour in, you'll only have seen Jericho. You've seen APA.
Yeah.
What's after that?
I saw. That's the truth. I've watched Regal versus Edge, and
Regal versus Jericho.
No, Regal versus Edge.
No, Regal versus Jericho, because Edge is in TLC too.
Ah, yeah, go right then. Sorry, yeah. All right then. Yeah.
I know.
Oh, you're all right. Fucking hell, fine. Give me a break here. I'll have to watch it again because I can't remember it. But there we go. It's gonna have this effect on me. I know it is. But no, we keep going. So I think. Oh, for fuck! I ain't got a clue, mate. I don't know if I'm gonna watch TNA to tell you the truth. I really want to. I want to keep on the bike. Slammiversary has been announced. We are going to cover that in a bit. We are going to go through Slammiversary. Raw. It's just basic. Raw's been hitting the straps over the last couple of weeks, hasn't it? It's not been the best shows I've ever done, but it's not been the worst ones by a mile.
Not the worst ones, but they could be better.
Yeah, I know it could be better. Did you put that status up on our page about if you was what's wrong with wrestling?
Yeah.
I thought it was you because you didn't put your name.
Mm-hmm.
Put your bleeding name.
It's a question I've been thinking of for quite a while. Yeah, I know, put me name, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, the Wyatt family. We've got to cover them. The Wyatt. Now, this was in a chat room the other night, and I put in, oh, look, it's the Duck Dynasty guys. And I got slated saying, this gimmick's been around fucking longer than Duck Dynasty. And Rygout, a friend of the thing and everything, just cut my arse up into 3 pieces. It just amazing. It just like, whoa, hold on a minute, Rygout. Chill out, mate. Chill out. But the Wyatt family are coming to Raw. Looks great. I'm not going to say the Duck Dynasty gimmick, but everybody's going to associate it with. But it's like they've said, it's like the Hodgins gimmick. Remember the Hodgins? Hodgins, is it?
It reminds me of Hillbilly Jim at the minute.
Well, the Godwins. The Godwins, that's it. Remember the Phyllis Godwin and all them?
No, how long ago were they?
Oh, they were just before. Godwin's tag team. He had two of them hillbillies. Oh, dear.
Yeah, what year was it?
96, 97.
That's a bit early. I'm still going back that way.
Yeah. But no, it just seems to.
I don't know how long they're going to last, if I'm honest.
Well, we haven't had any releases yet, have we? I mean, everybody's going, oh, releases are coming, releases are coming. No.
Yeah, they're coming, but we've been saying that for almost 2 years, and it still hasn't happened.
Yeah, it's still doing it. There's only 3 people in our chat room. Have you seen it?
Yeah, it's quiet, but then I think everyone thinks they can't cut. Oh, no, it's just me and Winner at the minute. Oh, no.
Yeah, there you go.
Gavin's in, MJK's in, Hill Steve,
there you go.
Smarts is in.
Yeah, look, there we go. I've just refreshed, and there's all these people have just appeared from nowhere.
Yeah, you're in now as well, finally.
Yeah, so look, I've got them things and stuff, but we're okay. We're good. But it's like you say, I think the Wyatt family, who knows what they're going to do? It's obviously going to be a heel section. They can't come as faces. Or unless they do a Brodus Clay on us. Remember when Brodus Clay had promos and everything like that, and then he come back as the Funkasaurus? Yeah,
that's still like the worst gimmick ever.
Especially when you use somebody's Miller's music, Ernest the Cat Miller's. And as soon as I heard it, I went, oh, Ernest the Cat Miller's going to come back. But there we go. Anyway, we're going to get onto that discussion that you started on the page. 776 likes on our page now, and it's going to be great. And thank you very much again to Chris G-Man and to Mikey for coming on the show earlier. That is awesome, the fact that we've had them on tonight. Right, well, if you didn't see it on the chat room, Nixy put a question up, and I'll let Nixy do this because this is Nixy's baby, so she can do it.
Is it my okay? It's a normal train of thought for me. It's like a late day in the life of my brain. That.
Go on, it's all yours. Take it.
But I need to go and find the question now. I can just about remember what I said. I was like, for me, like, every time we see wrestling, no matter what it is, we're never happy. Do you know what I mean? There's always something wrong with it. There's always something, well, this could have been done. Why didn't they do this? This is shit. What's wrong with this? And I just want to know, like, why? You know, what could it do to make us happy for a change? You know, why are we always complaining?
Yeah. I think, I don't want to be personal. I mean, I'm just a born moaner anyway. I'll piss and moan about anything I'm not happy with. I'll always do that.
Yes, you do, just a bit.
Yeah, you've just gathered that out of you. I think what it is, I think somebody said, this is a question, it said, here's a question from everyone, maybe we can discuss this tonight, is why as wrestling fans are we seemingly never happy? Certainly with the stateside, we are painfully critical, nitpicking everything. What do they have to do to please us entirely? Now, get the statements out of the way, and then there's 3 statements, and then we'll get into his own little thing about this.
I just realised how well written that is.
Yeah.
Would you be able to tell that's mine straight away?
Do you know, honest truth, I thought it was Robert. I thought it was Robert because I didn't think it was you, but then I saw Robert wanted to put his name at the bottom, so I knew it was you.
Yeah. I'm always really well written, and normally all the grammar and punctuation's perfect.
Yeah.
I'm bad for it.
I know.
That's what novel writing does to you. You can't write text talk anymore.
Typical Dino. I'm gonna knock him out, bleeding Gab. Anyway, Martin James Keegan, the MJK show on YouTube. Funny show. I'm sorry. That it's cool. Right, he says it's simple. The Attitude Era spoilt it for us. We compare everything to it. Plus, WWE's creative lack of creativity and incompetence of character building adds to the frustration. Oh, and don't forget, John, I make gay poop jokes, Cena being the stalest character that is constantly rammed down our throats. That's Martin's. He's got a good point.
Yes, we do compare everything to it.
Oh yeah, I think it's what it is one of the things. I mean, I don't know what you think, but we go with this Vince McMahon being out of touch with reality. That Vince still thinks it's 1988 or something like that, or 1992. He's not come full circle. Triple H is trying to make him aware of the latest things and everything, but it's still. Vince is still thinking, want to recycle the stories. I mean, it's not as bad as TNA recycling the Sting Crow story, but get that into another time. Damian Brown says, there are a few things which I'm not happy with, such as holding back talent, no real tag team division, no blood. Blood for me was the telling of a story. The PG era is just silly, childish, and unpredictable. When has anybody ever been shocked with the result, except for maybe The Shield, which I love, and even though there's only 3, they remind me of the Radicals. I don't watch TNA anymore since Hogan took over. He needs to sit in the back and shut up. TNA needs to stop telling the audience at shows how to react. Absolute rubbish. I was interested in Aces and Eights as I like the idea of new talent emerging, The Shield. I switched it on a few months later and the Dudley Boys, Mr. Anderson and D'Lo Brown and others are now part of the group. I again stopped watching it because I'm just as predictable as WWE. I still watch WWE. It has always been there, but it's just tiring to watch Ryback gets arenas shouting his name and then they turn him heel. The likes of Brodus Clay in the ring looking like a shit party piece. Why not turn him heel and tear the place apart? The likes of CM Punk, Daniel Bryan and Dolph Ziggler should be in Iron Man matches, Ultimate Submission matches, etc. Just like Bret, Shawn and Kurt Angle, who are all warriors and were allowed to show it. My God, that guy's hit the nail bang on the head. Wow.
Yeah.
That was awesome way he read it at that. Colin Jackson at the bottom. Because wrestling fans, they think they know how to run and book a show, and they don't. That's why so many wrestling fans become indie promoters, and that's why their indie product sucks. The Attitude Era is visible right now in TNA, but that product has get most of the stick. Bottom line, Cena makes money, and if you was in the company, you'd have the Fruity Pebble fucker making you money too. Genius. Well, these guys actually put their hearts on the sleeves and said it. You've hit, I think, Nixy, you hit the one thing tonight that everybody's been wanting to say.
Yeah.
Nixy, you've done it again. What
You know what, it's been travelling around my head for a few weeks, and I kind of sit there and forget about it, and then I sit there and forget about it, and I thought, oh, sorry, I'll put it on there tonight.
Yeah, welcome to James, by the way, new name in the chat room, and welcome back to my number one fan. He's been away for months and months, but welcome back, sir.
I think I will say, with regards to what Colin Jackson said,
yeah,
it kind of, I've always had this wonder, if we ever went and saw that WWE had released John Cena, would TNA take him on?
In a heartbeat. In a heartbeat.
I mean, I would hope they didn't. I would hope they kind of opened their eyes and saw no.
Nixie, 2 words. Hulk Hogan. John Cena is just like Hulk Hogan now.
Yeah, I know.
You put Hulk Hogan on a page and everybody knows who it is. It's the same as with Cena. You put John Cena. You could put John Cena on a school promotion in the middle of Cambridgeshire and you just put John Cena wrestling and it would be sold out in 10 minutes because it would just see John Cena. That was it. Saying that, Winters, WWE, who would have thought of this, 1995, that WWE would get rid of Bret Hart?
Well, yeah.
Exactly. All these people, WWE will never release Cena. All this out yet, but Bret Hart left WWE. So all these things and everything, you never thought Bret. You could never see Bret Hart appearing in any way. You could never see anywhere in this world that Bret was going to appear in anywhere but a WWF ring, and then all of a sudden he turns up at WCW.
And didn't do anything.
It just did it. So it was all these things that you never expected. So, but the way it looks for me is we're never going to be happy because it's like we said, some people have said the Attitude Era spoiled us. The blood thing, after watching the Nigel McGuinness DVD, it's got me thinking a lot better now than it did, say, 10 days ago when I watched it, when I never saw it. So...
Sorry, mentioning blood, can I just mention how bad it was when Joseph Park cut his head open a few weeks ago? No, it was D'Lo Brown and him were having a match, and you actually see him do it and then see him conceal the thing down his top, and I thought, oh, God.
Yeah.
That pissed me off. Sorry, I just suddenly remembered that, doing that so badly.
No, you do right. It's just the thing, when you look at it, Shade the Shoot has just put it absolutely right. It's the simple answer to this question is, watch UK wrestling. all the things you'll complain are solved here. Right, you say that. Right, my argument with this is, right, you say, watch UK wrestling. Yes, fair enough, put UK wrestling on. But when you get shows like British Wrestling Roundup that show us shows that's 10 years old and 5, 6 years old that we've already seen everywhere else, and they're saying, oh, come and watch this, and they're showing us old shows with old thing, it's
an
just
insult.
it's just taking insult. I want to see 2013 British Wrestling. I want to see PCW British 2013, Southside thing, everything, all the EAW, all the thing, Insane Championship Wrestling, Premier British Wrestling, all the wrestling in the world, but it has to be 2013, not 2002, 2003. It's bullshit. If we want to watch that, we can switch on YouTube and watch everything what we did 10 bleeding years ago. The product has changed. It's more professional. There's more, the production levels now on every show is off the fucking wall. It is amazing. It's just absolutely off the wall. And it's like I just said, they advertised speaking the day after it happened. It fucking, you get a show. It's the same when Wrestle Talk TV started next. Do you remember when it started? And they didn't mention, the only thing they mentioned of the British scene was watching a British guy fuck up in the ring.
Yeah.
And just the one thing I want back, and I'm going to keep saying it because it was the best channel in the world, is the wrestling channel. Could you imagine it now? You put the wrestling channel back on, you would have people like, you could have Preston City Wrestling for half an hour, Southside Wrestling for half an hour or an hour, ICW, all these promotions now that are doing great things, Progress. You've got FPW down London. You've got everything like that. You've got all these great, great talents, all these great, great, great things as they're doing now, Pro Wrestling Eve. And you put that on one channel now and call it the Wrestling Channel, and you watch the ratings for that channel now. Instead of putting the old thing, I mean, it used to have Ring of Honor, and it had FPW and all these other things, and it had Irish Whip Wrestling and everything. But put it on a channel. The Wrestling Channel now, if ever there was a channel that was born for British wrestling, that was the one. Because we could have watched it for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you had everything. It was where Ring of Honor was on. It was where Ring of Honor, New Japan, you had the TNA, old classic TNA, you had the shoot interviews, you had all this, but you mixed it up, and there was no harm with that. You could not put the show on there. Put that channel back. Why did they take it off and turn it to the Fight Network? It's fucking beyond me. He says breathing. Jesus Christ. But I'm just so pissed off, and it gets me so mad that the fact that, oh yeah, no, this won't change. Well, British wrestling is thriving, but we're just going to do it. But anyway, back to the point that we made, why are we never happy?
Why are we never happy? The golden question.
There's too much.
Are we too critical? Should we not try and appreciate what we see, or should we want more? I mean, if we were watching the Attitude Era now, would we be complaining?
I still think we'd be complaining, even if it was now.
Yeah, I've thought that.
Do you ever come morning after Southside? No, I never have. Never have. I think it's when you look at the product and you go, oh God, here we go again. Oh, we're going here we go again. And it's like that. I think even with the Attitude Era, you watched it, but you still thought, oh, what the fuck are they doing this for? Why do they have to do that? And it seems like there's always something there. I think it's something inside of every single wrestling fan that goes, oh, for fuck's sake, why are they doing that? I could do a better job than that. If you did a better job than that, you'd be a fucking WWE writer. I think it's when they get people like Freddie, the bleeding guy that played Fred in Scooby-Doo as one of the writers now. And
Yeah.
Here's the one thing, right? The one thing that's changed, Vince doesn't call them wrestlers. They're entertainers. He's took the professional of them. He doesn't call them wrestlers. They're entertainers. They used to be superstars. He never ever called his Pikapi wrestlers. And that's the thing. We want wrestling. we just want the word wrestling to be heard every week. Like, instead of just saying, oh, we're in the WWE, well, the World Wrestling Entertainment, well, whatever. We want wrestling back. TNA seems to have dropped that campaign when it said wrestling matters. If I was TNA, I'd have pushed that out of the fucking park every single week, and I'd still do it. You look at it and all this stuff now. You look at TNA, I would put, if I was a company now, Ring of Honor is wrestling. Ring of Honor, total wrestling. You watched it, and Nixy, have you seen Ring of Honor, yeah?
No, not yet. You got to find it, haven't you? That's the thing.
WWEO.net. Go on there. It's always on there. You see people, Davey Richards, Kevin Steen, Eddie Edwards, all these guys that can wrestle, not just entertain, wrestle. Ring of Honor is wrestling, and that's what the people is, and it is great matches. If it's done, I mean, look at it this way. Look where, I mean, every time somebody said, I mean, I was more excited. I mean, this is no disrespect to anybody that went to the Southside Weekender. This is no disrespect of anything. But I was more happy to see Kevin Steen and Johnny Gargano than I was Tommy Dreamer and Ted DiBiase. Because I knew with the fact, if I was going to see Kevin Steen, I'd see a great match. And I saw Johnny Gargano, and that was an awesome match. So, to me, that was more exciting than to see people like ba-ba-bum.
To be honest, when we went to Southside, I wasn't necessarily going for them two either. Because if that was true, I would have jumped at the chance of going to see Lita tonight. But to me, it was like seeing a whole different world of wrestling that I'd never seen. So I completely agree with you there. I went to see these people, not to see the names. Even though they use a lot of the names to draw people in, to sort of bring people in, and then sort of people notice and then go, oh yeah, that's better than that.
Yes, and it was a talking point. Apparently, when my when I met Joe from the Firebomb last week, he still brought it up. My freaking out when the name Lita was mentioned at the January show. He still said it was the funniest thing he's ever seen. So, but anyway. That's a good discussion. I think we should do these more often. You know, do them the discussion bits. I think people enjoy it, and we're getting more and more into it. And we come out with passions. Your passion speaks for anything. It's just off the wall and stuff. And I was watching going back to the Attitude Era. I think, and I was watching it this week. I tried to watch this week the SmackDown from Edmonton in Canada from 2001, where Winters went. And the thing that did me is when you looked at it now is I watched Raw, and then I watched In fact, I've watched SmackDown from now, and then I watched SmackDown from 2001. And you know the first thing that hit me straight away?
Are you going to say the colour?
No.
Okay, because I always notice that it's brighter.
No, the first thing that made it for me was how many signs was at SmackDown in 2001 and how many signs now.
Loads.
And
two big differences.
The crowd was mental. And this week you had Raw in Canada at Montreal, and it's a huge difference. I mean, everybody saw it, and no disrespect to any Canadians, and especially not to Winters. But the crowd of 2001 was bouncing. You could have put a person in that ring, and they could have shat in that ring, and they would have cheered their head off it.
It's a nice way of putting it.
But it's true. You could have done anything then. I mean, I watched Spike Dudley and all this thing and everything. I mean, WWE confiscate the signs now.
They do.
You never used to get that. Used to get that. I mean, it's just stupid the way that they do it. It's just, oh, no, it's too PC. The world changed after 9/11. Yes, I can put up with that. Yes, I know the world evolved after around that moment. But we had the ruthless aggression era in WWE to 2006. And it just seems then we've gone that thing now. Maybe times are changing again. Maybe things are happening again in his lives and everything around it. But at the same time, as long as WWE are happy with what they're doing, they've got the sponsorships, they've got everything out, they still get the crowds and everything. they will do what they want to do, and that's it. And TNA, no matter what they do, just can't find that one spark to make everybody go, I want to watch TNA. And that's the fire thing. They could change the times. I mean, they changed them last night. They've gone an hour later in America. They're back to 9 o'clock now. But it always seems to think that you're missing something out, and they sound like, oh, do I really want to go? And I mean, this year, me and you wanted to go to Raw because of the Fandango thing, because
we
everything
did.
happened.
And
We wanted to go. I've never wanted to go to a WWE show. It's 20 years since my last WWE show I went. It was 20 years ago in April. The famous UK Rampage 1993 that I'm on YouTube. Yeah, that one. Yes, I am saying it now. People that's joined us into WWR that don't know this, there is a video on YouTube, and it's Doink the Clown versus Kamala from UK Rampage 1993. And you see a person in the crowd with a bright yellow rugby shirt on. And he's got permed hair. And I don't think you see it, but you do see the yellow shirt. And that was me. And that was the last show I went to with WWE 1993. So that's I mean, it's 20 years since I've been. I want to go again, but not just yet. It just seems one of them things that you just watch it now and everybody, look, it's like when you say, Nix, the Attitude Era, you look back and you smile.
I think the thing with it as well was that they actually had people that they were competing against. Nowadays, they think they're on top of it all and that they're better than everybody else. And they're kind of like, TNA, they're worried, but they're not worried.
Well, the thing that does mean they say, oh, TNA is going to go bust. TNA's got more money than the WWE. The Panda Energy Company is more rich than bloody WWE is. So how can people complain about oh, TNA is going to go bust? No chance. Panda Energy are still going to finance TNA and everything because they're happy with the way it's going. The only people that's not happy, I mean, did you see the picture of the house show they had the other week? There was about 20 people turned up.
What, for TNA?
Yeah, a TNA house show. There were so many empty seats. It was awful. They need some, I mean, the 4 pay-per-views a year, yeah, that's a great idea for them. And they can do other things. But at the same time, they've had 3 months to plan Slammiversary. And this week on Impact, they announced the matches for Sunday's thing. Why couldn't we have a 6-week build-up like WWE when we could have a build-up for Slammiversary? But it just seemed for the last 6 weeks, we've just seen Bully Ray and Bloody Sting every 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's not, I mean, before I would sort of be, right, TNA's on Sunday, right, let's watch it. And nowadays I just kind of let it pile up and just watch it all in one lump, which I shouldn't be doing.
No.
I should want to watch it.
I think, I mean, look at it now. They've got all the AJ storyline. And was he or wasn't he going to Aces and A's? Sting 1997. But it hurts because, you look at TNA from 2004, 2005, 6, and 7, before Hogan got there. And you had the 6-sided ring, you had the Ultimate X matches, you had the Asylum, the bloody cage that went over the top. And you had these type of matches, and you had Destination X with that X match in the bloody ceiling when it was on top of the thing. And you had all these other matches and stuff, and they were out off the bleeding wall. And now it just seems, since Hogan's gone in, it just seems being flat. And TNA did have a product that was going to kick wrestling WWE's arse in 2000 in the noughties, but it just seems to have disappeared now. And
yeah, it's down. It's not the same anymore.
Yeah, I think when they had the main event Mafia and stuff, it was like you said. I mean, Robert's on his UK pedestal again, looking, he was going great. Yeah, another reason why UK stuff is better. They're pulling it and they're trying to prove themselves and they're bouncing. Yeah, I mean, you know it. I mean, look at all the British people that you saw, all the wrestlers you saw. They were just, it's just absolutely amazing where they go. But anyway, I think we've done enough of that discussion for one. Bloody hell. Hold on, I need a drink now. Anyway, you're going to see Green Day tomorrow, aren't you? Can you not do that? I've just gone deaf.
Yay!
I'm just completely deaf now.
I can go higher than that if I need
No,
to.
please don't. Oh, yeah, I've got to say this. If you're looking at our webpage, you see on the YouTube thing at the bottom, it doesn't say British Wrestling Radio. It says WZR Radio, May 28th. The reason that is because the normal guy that does the archive for WZR wasn't there this week, and I did it. And I didn't have any of the details to put it on the WZR webpage, so I've put it on ours and linked it over, and hopefully that we could get a couple more people subscribing to YouTube and listen to the shows on there and bump up the age things. But I was also on WZR Radio this week, and had a good chat with him about stuff, and basically I couldn't believe that I had to talk about would a UK person fart on air, which seemed to be strange, but what can you do? It's one of them things anyway. But yeah, and stuff. Thanks, Asa, for them comments as well. I've just read the comments. Sorry, mate. Right now, this weekend. First of all, what we're going to do is let's have a look where we've got it. Right.
First of all, we're going to go to Green Day tomorrow, kill my knee, and have no voice on Sunday. Way!
Yeah, it's a good job we aren't doing a show on Sunday, innit?
Yeah, it would be, or I would just be non-existent.
Right, here we go. The final card for Sunday's Slammiversary. You ready?
Yep.
Let's do this. We do it with WWE. Let's do it properly. It's only fair. Right. AJ Styles takes on Kurt Angle in a grudge match. I don't know which way that's going to go. I really don't. I think AJ will do it because they want to build up AJ again.
Yeah, I still don't know what they're doing with AJ. I don't kind of get it.
Yeah. Then we've got a last knockout standing match. Gail Kim versus Taryn Terrell. A last knockout. This is going to be the first time ever you've got a last woman standing match. Surely.
I've never heard of it.
I've never heard of this before. This is a first. So give them that out.
I'm not being funny. I know Gail Kim's capable of doing that, but he's Taryn Terrell.
Well, we're going to find out.
Yeah.
We're going to find out on Sunday. It's either going to stink up the place or be one of the best matches we've ever seen.
It might, yeah.
Right, now this is the mixture. It says on this picture, it says, right, the six-man tag, Samoa Joe, Magnus, and Jeff Hardy will take on Garrett Bischoff, Wes Briscoe, and Doc. But on TNA's official webpage and on their YouTube, instead of Doc, it's got Mr. Anderson. So, who knows what they're going to... If TNA don't even know, they announced it on Impact last night and stuff like that. And, I've spoiled it for Sunday night now. Sorry, guys. Oh, fuck.
Right.
And they announced it, but they put Mr. Anderson in it. Gut check, Bound for Glory Series qualifier. Jay Bradley versus Sam Shawn. That's going to be a dark horse for me. Because you've got two lads that's really doing it. If you're sending me messages...
I'm not sending you messages.
My phone's going mental in the other room. And
I'm being texted.
Yeah, I'm being texted, so don't even know.
My friend's not happy because her train keeps breaking and the passengers are laughing at her.
Oh, dear.
But they are.
TNA TV title match. Devon versus Joseph Park. I think Joseph Park's going to sneak it. I just think they need to get rid of Joseph Park and go back to a basic Kane wig.
Yeah, they just need a better wig. I said that last week.
Kane's wig is the first thing that was appeared on two wrestling promotions in the same week. That is the only thing that WWE and TNA have got in common. They both use the same wig.
No, I think WWE's is a bit better, personally.
Oh, give over. You can see bloody Kane's short hair underneath it by a mile.
He's got a blonde ponytail. Have you not seen that episode, that video of him talking about politics and tax this week?
Yeah, that's why it don't work. I mean, hey, excuse me. Hold on. Blonde hair, dark roots. Hello, excuse me. Hello. And then you get...
He's naturally blonde. Don't you remember Isaac Yankem?
Oh, fuck me, yeah.
Fuck me, yeah.
Tag team title match. This is the one I'm looking forward to. This looks wicked. You've got Chavo and Hernandez, champions, versus...
Chavo.
Yeah, Chavo.
Chavo, you said.
Chavo.
That's
Did I say
brilliant,
Chavo?
that. Well done, that's brilliant. Chavo.
That's a Chavo.
I like that.
For fuck's sake. Chavo versus Hernandez versus Bad Influence, who I think are the funniest thing on YouTube, on TNA ever, versus Rude and Aries versus Storm and Gunner. Welcome back, Gunner. That's all I can say. Welcome back.
I forgot about him.
Yeah, he's back in it's James Storm's tag team partner. That looks fucking awesome. Don't expect James Storm to do a lot because he's injured and don't know how he's working with a torn groin, but he's working, so bless him. And we've got an Ultimate X match for the X division. Kenny King versus Saban versus Suicide. Do you know who Suicide is?
It's someone. I have read who it is.
Yeah, TJ Perkins.
Yeah.
That's the name. And I go for Saban. I'll go for Saban on that one. And then
they're going to give him it coming back.
In a no-holds-barred match, we have TNA World Title, no-holds-barred. If Sting loses, he cannot wrestle for the TNA title again. Please, Bully Ray win. Please. Bully Ray versus Sting. No disrespect to Sting, but why is it you've got to put Sting in the main event when you've got all them other guys that I've just said on that card who deserve to be in the main event, and you still put your faith in a guy that's in his 50s? Why do you have to put Sting in the main event? Why not put Sting in another match where he can help the younger talent and help the younger guys and put them over? But why is Sting always got to be in the main event? Do you know what they're setting this up to be? And I hope I'm wrong. I really have it. I really hope I'm wrong. Bully Ray versus Hogan for the title at Bound for Glory.
Oh, no, not Hogan.
Please. They're talking about it. They've had this thing that Hogan wants to be champion again.
No. Hogan, just let it go. Ric Flair's managed to let it go. You let it go.
I do believe that is what they're heading up for. Bully Ray versus Hulk Hogan at Bound for Glory for the title. It's heading up for that. He's got 4 months. He's got 4 and 5 months to get ready for it. But
so he burns his other hand then.
Don't. That picture this week with the blisters. Dear God. Baz Lehman of Bad Body Slam, Baz and Kez's Body Slam, said it best. He said he showed that photo to Kez, and she said, "Oh my God, they look like pigs in blankets." He can't even look at pigs in blankets again.
That's true, actually.
Yeah, I'm just looking at him now, and I'm going, oop. I'll never look at pigs and blankets in the same way again. But yeah, Hogan, the size of them blisters, they were huge. A radiator exploded, didn't it? You still there?
Yeah.
A radiator exploded, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I did a saying. I was saying, "What you gonna do when the radiator in my house explodes on you?" But well, that's my stupid way of thinking about it. But well, we don't wish him no harm. But Hogan, you need to let it pass now.
Let it go.
You need to let it go. Your wrestling days need to be behind you.
You've had your moment. It's time to just let it go. Oh. They always want one more match, don't they? One more belt, one more title.
Well, they were saying that Shawn Michaels is going to come back. And,
no.
Yeah, but Shawn's kept his promise. He's done it. He's kept his promise now for about 3-4 years. Oh, shit. So let him stop asking him and get. I mean, Dolph Ziggler needs to be. Dolph Ziggler needs that belt for a year. I'll give him that now.
Keep talking for a minute. I've got to go and get my charger.
Oh God! All right, no worries. Anyway, we'll talk about that now. The British scene. Go back to the British scene that we love. We love so much. Right. Tonight has been a big night. This week has been a big week for British wrestling. We had Southside speaking too, and also tonight, tomorrow, we got having the PCW Super Show weekend. Now, all the tickets that was bought, I'm wearing my Speed King t-shirt as we speak. Love the Speed King t-shirt. I loved everything I bought on that weekend. It was great to meet Nigel McGuinness. Very nice to meet that gentleman. Very, very nice to talk to. It was awesome. AJ Styles has not got a title shot at Bound for Glory, I don't think, because he's got to go 12 months without a title shot, and that's so. And Gavin, you don't have to shout. Just chill out. All right, just chill out. White people don't listen. Well, whatever.
What's he doing now?
Oh, Gavin is just going, wah, 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 wah. Why don't people? Oh, I've got to do this. I've got to do this quick before I forget. This week, there was a video put up by the MJK show, which was fucking brilliant, which was a case of, I fucking hate unboxing videos. What is the point of doing a DVD? I don't want to see a DVD unboxing. I don't want to see you with your latest t-shirt. I don't want to see you with your latest Wrestling Attitude Era belt. Fucking hilarious. Best 3 minutes I've ever seen. This guy can cut a fucking rant like you've never known. I thought I was bad enough, but fuck me. MJK did a beautiful video, and I think it was straight because Gavin put on his I got my British Invasion t-shirt and I did a video, and within an hour he did this video. Beautiful, absolutely fucking beautiful. it just cheers you up when you see things. And I was at work and I was too busy laughing my head off, and my boss is going, what are you laughing at? And I went, I can't tell you. You don't want to know. You don't want to know. But usual shit, different day. Well done, MJ, mate. That was them. It's cracking. And also, got to give thanks, give another shout to the Team Heelcast. They're doing another show and everything like that. So, follow people on YouTube. MJK, Team Heel, Heel Steven, Gav Knotts, follow more. If you want to plug your shows, guys, this is the moment. Plug away. You've got a couple of minutes to plug away your shows in our chat room. Go to it and help yourself. If you've got a website of your own for your own little things, go. Yeah, we do it and stuff. Gavin's gone to sleep now. He's not talking.
Okay. Oh, well.
And if you've got a website and everything, plug it away. I'll not stop you. There we go. And stuff. But no, tonight's been cool. Many, many thanks once again to Michael Rose, a.k.a. Mikey Van Riot, who's in the main event tomorrow of EBW. Thank you so much to that. Thank you also again to G-Man for coming on. I didn't even know he was going to come on. That's awesome, the fact that he came on. And looks like he's going to be sat next to me for the whole 24 fucking hours, which is going to be mental. If that happens, then it's going to be fucking off the wall. We've also got, thanks to every single person who's ever sent me. You did a good video, Gav. You did a good one, mate. Tomorrow, radiosunlighttrust.org.uk for cracking show. Ross Briffett does the takeover and everything. And all these other guys that's got these brilliant podcasts. Brit Wrestling Chat. You've got, there's so many now that my brain has gone meltdown with it. It really, really hits. Whatculture.com. New thing for that. There's 10 ways in which British wrestling is better than WWE. There's 11 because UK wrestling has British Wrestling Radio and America doesn't.
No, exactly.
We are as British as fish and chips, bangers and mash, and sunny days and all that. Sunny and a chippy and everything.
Sunny and chippy.
Oh, shut up. Oh, my God, shut up. UK Main Event Wrestling have their first show very soon. Also, these guys that's down there as well. Don't forget them. Also, all the events, as I've just said about earlier on. Best of luck to every single person. If anybody wants to buy a surround system, let me know. If you want to buy a British Wrestling Radio t-shirt, let me know. Still got a few of them left to get rid of. Looks like they're going to be here forever.
All right, but you'll get rid of them.
No, I think I've still got a few left. It'd be nice to get rid of them, but I don't think people want them anymore. They've had enough. 2,500 views. Wow. We're lucky if we get 50. This is the thing, right? State of address. Everybody's doing a state of address, right? This is the state of address for British Wrestling Radio. As we said, right. Just over 12 months ago, Nixy joined us, which took us in a different direction from where we was before. And
For the better?
of course it is. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Daniel for what he did. I love Sheamus and everything what we did, what we started, and we'll be building up. When I look back at the whole thing, there's one thing that seems to have changed it, and we've gone in a whole different direction, and it's having that .com. Since February this year,
now.
yeah, since February, it seems just having that .com has taken us a whole different way. It's now saying BritishWrestlingRadio.co.nr. Now we just go BWRRadio.com. Bang.
.com.
.com. Here we go. Straight in.
.com.
No messing around.
No. Absolutely not.
Now, and we've got some great new people involved. We've got Winters, Ace is still here, Ross. We've got Brian, MJK. Gavin did us a video that he launched this website for us, and it was just off the wall, and everybody's been doing it. To everybody that's done a poster, to everybody that's promoted us, to every single person that's put us on a show and anything, I can't thank you enough, because you guys have made my life. I'd have done this for one person. I always said that. It was that one person who wanted to know about British wrestling. But now, when I look on a Friday night, and I know Nixie's here now, and she sees a full chat room, and we don't see gaps, that is progress. That to me is progress, that people are taking the time out of their busy lives to listen to us, whether it be YouTube or listen to us live. We're always looking for new people. We're always looking for new people to join us and stuff like that in other ways. Presenting wise, it will always be me and Nixie, no one else. That is certain. The people behind the scenes is the ones that we like. I mean, Gavin does some great videos for us. Ross and Robert do amazing bloody posts and everything on our page. You can't knock it and everything. It's always been one of these things for us. I mean, we've met loads and loads of people. They come back and listen to us, and then they'll disappear and again, but they always come back, which is great. And to me, from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you. On July 5th, it's another one of them. Going to be a roller coaster day for Nixie and for me. I don't know how Nixie's feeling about it, but for me, it's going to be a roller coaster again, because we're going to go up, down. We're going to have the bad bits. We're going to have the good bits. And it's going to be up and down all the way, every single step.
For a 24-hour show?
Yeah.
For the next year? Yeah, we were mentioning that earlier.
I think last year's was the benchmark for it. But now everybody understands and says, well, hold on a minute, £3 each, that's not bad, that. Michael Rose has just donated £20 to the cause.
Oh, that's nice of him.
He did that tonight. We have got a GoFundMe.com web address now where you can donate as of now. That is up. The target is £2,000. That's the target. If we get £2,000, Callum goes to America the week after. They can book the flights, they can book everything, and they're gone. We raised nearly 500 last year. If we could break 500 this year, I swear I will do Gangnam Style outside my house.
Oh God, here we go, starting again. This time last year it was Beauty School Dropout, and then you're going to blame me again for it.
No, because if we get the target, no, because I've said this, Nix, and this is what we're going to do. If we get 4 figures, right, we're going to do it breaking the stages. If we get 500, I'll do Gangnam Style, right? If you wait a sec, I'll be taking over with Team Heel. Yeah, right. If we get over 1,000, me and Nixie will do Bear in the Big Blue House goodbye song.
I'm not singing that.
If we get £1,000, you will.
All right.
Listen, if I have to do Beauty School Dropout, you've got to do that.
You did that of your own accord.
And if we get the 2,000, I will sing Cheeky Girls. There you go.
Why are you doing this to yourself again?
Yeah, because I know the dance, actually. I actually know the Cheeky Girls dance. Don't ask me why. I just do.
I tell you what, no, I'm not going to say that. Actually, I'm not going to dig myself in a hole that I can't get out of. I was just going to mention something that I could do, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to mention. No.
Come on, you got to do it.
No, I'll mention it when we're off air.
Right. I'm just putting this up quickly in case anybody's got anything they want to ask us for the show. It's just a question thread now. I've just put that on the page. If you've got anything you want to ask us quickly, we're going to be on for the next few minutes. You all right for the next 10 minutes, aren't you? Nix? Oh, she's gone again. I don't know. Nix, are you there? Oh, she's gone. She's just doing...
No, I haven't.
All right.
You went for me.
All right. Are you all right for 10 minutes?
I am, yeah.
All right, fair enough. Cool. What time are you going to get Green Day tomorrow then?
We're leaving here about 1 o'clock, I think.
Who's on? Who's on with Green Day?
We've got Kaiser Chiefs and All Time Low.
Well, I saw All Time Low last year.
My brother's not the greatest fan of All Time Low. And I haven't really heard either very much. I mean, I've heard bits of Kaiser Chiefs, but it's not really my type of taste.
No.
And All Time Low aren't mine either, if I'm honest.
Well,
but once we're there, so...
Best thing to do is go around, get pissed up while All Time Low are on, and then go and watch the show.
No, once we're in standing, that's it. We're not getting back out.
Ooh, fuck that. I'd bleed out every time I go to a concert. El Rey Halcon Luchador. Question thread. That's a new person. Oh, right, likes. Ah, there we go. Quickly. I've done that. Right, 776 people have liked our page, which is up this week. We've actually got more people liking us this week than we've ever before. So it's nice. So, the people that's liked us. Chris Garrett, again. Donnie Brooke. Robert Mark Jenkins. Daniel Christopher Hill. Chloe Forbes Kindlin. Greg SLTD, Captain Morgan, Stacey Forrest, David G.K. Statter, Ash Preston, Bert Bridge, Mark Newton, Tom Donington, Matthew Brian Moore, Jazz Kumar, Michael Miller, and that's it. Them's the ones. So thank you very much for liking our page. And if you like, follow us on Twitter. Twitter's gone mental wheels the last few days. Every time I turn on, it's somebody's following us and somebody's got this. We've nearly got 270 odd followers. It's crazy.
It's good.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, when you look at that, we've got, hold on. Yeah, we have. We've got 1,000 people that like us. Because if you add the Facebook to the Twitter, we've got over 1,000 people that's involved with us now. That's
good, but it depends who's doubled.
That's mental. That is really mental. But what can you say? What can you say? Anyway. So a drink at a concert? Oh yeah. Drink alcohol at a concert? Never. I'm always sober, me. I'm off.
I am, but you know I'm serious when I say that.
Yeah, I know. I'm not. I think my expeditions at Download Festival and everything are just legendary to my wife, because she always sees me and stuff like that, and I went, who's on stage, love? And she's like, well, yeah, great. And I just get so shit-faced for like 6 days. I'm shaking for a month. But it's a concert, it's a festival, so what can you do? Anyway, looks like we've got away with it. So nobody wants to got no questions or anything, which is good for us, because he gets away with it. So we don't have to say it. But, sorry about the X at chat room thing. The whole web page went down. It wasn't just our website that went down. Their whole web page went down, but it came back. So thank you very much and stuff. But if that's it, Dino, will you offer Ollie to do his impressions comedy segment on the 24-hour show? He can do Ben Hall to a T and other wrestlers. If he wants to come on during the charity show and do that, then yeah, we've got 24 hours to fill. I'm not surprised. So, if he wants to do that at some point, he can come on. I mean, everybody has heard my impersonation of Gavin, which is, Nixie's heard my impersonation of Gavin.
I have.
I think everybody's heard me do Gavin and stuff, so, but, no, Gavin's cool and stuff. I asked one. I asked one. What do you mean I asked first? There you go. But, anyway, follow us on Facebook, get the plugs out of the way, and then we'll finish it off. Right, if you want to follow us, Facebook.com/BWR Radio. Twitter, twitter.com/BWR Radio. We are on YouTube at youtube.com/BWR Online. All the places that we are, if you've got other places where, justin.tv/Dino42042. So we've got all them. If it's been your birthday this week and I'm not saying anything about it, happy birthday and stuff, and you can get there. But from Nixy, have a great time tomorrow.
I will.
And you be careful with your bloody knee, all right?
Yeah, you know what? My mum actually whacked it tonight when I went dinner. I went, ah!
Well, my toe now doesn't hurt anymore.
Well, my knee does still hurt. I went to see, like they have them consultation rooms in like Boots now.
Yeah.
I went to see one of them today, and when I told her what she's doing, she went, it's probably best you don't do that. And I said, well, doing it, don't care.
Right. Anyway, I will now going to stop this, and we're going to archive it, and I'll put it on YouTube before. And then you guys go to sleep to now in the UK. By the time you wake up in the morning, because I've got the morning shift at 7 in the morning, so I'm going to stay up and play some Xbox, I think it is, and get that. And thanks to every single person in our chat room, and I'm going to do shout outs now. To Asa, thank you so much again as usual, mate, for everything you do, Twitter, Facebook wise, absolute star. To Winters, what would we do with our favourite Canadian? Oh, MJK's, what did you do to your knee?
I have no idea.
She doesn't know. There you go.
I don't know. It's been hurting for like 12 months. The last time I went to the doctor, he looked at me like I was an idiot and tried to send me away with painkillers. Shut up, Ross. And now it's pointed with a nice big fat bump on it. And I can't put any pressure on it. I can't run on it. Can't kneel on it. Can't do a lot on it, really.
Yeah.
So that's the gist of it. So I'm going to find out. I've got the doctor's Monday. But it's just going to be hell tomorrow jumping up and down on it, basically.
Yeah.
I'm in a standing pit surrounded by loads of people. Potentially it's going to get knocked about, but...
Do you know what your doctor's going to say when he sees your knee?
No.
He's going to point at it and go, do you know your enemy? Do you know your enemy? Do you know your enemy? Hey. Sorry, shit one. Couldn't resist it.
That was pretty bad. It's so bad, it's funny.
That was a good one for me.
I want to come out now.
Anyway, but we'll get back to it, to Ross and everything. Oh, by the way, Foo Fighters are better than Green Day. End of story. She's gone quiet.
No, I haven't.
So Brian, thank you very much for joining us. Gavin, thanks for the videos, mate. Thanks for everything you do. Good luck with all your daily YouTube videos that you're putting up for us and everything. To MJK, thank you for the funniest video of the last week. The unboxing, I fucking hate unboxing, was classic. Super. Heel Stephen, thank you very much, sir. Good luck with your Team Heel broadcast and everything. Keep doing what you're doing. To Smarte, good luck at PGL, mate. I miss those days so bad. To Robert Shade the Shoe, thank you so much, mate, for everything you do for us. Also, good luck with all the old webpage and everything. The amount of views this guy's had on one thing that went up today is astounding. Thank you so much. And to Dino's #1 fan, welcome home. Thank you so much for joining us, mate. It's nice to see you again, and well done. And to Ollie, who's gone away, and everybody else that's joined us tonight, Mikey Rose, Chris Garrett, and everybody that's been on the page, Danny and Andrew Hogg, congratulations on the birth of Noah. What can we say? That runs it on for next week. Next week, we are on Sunday evening, 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. on Sunday night. Okay. That's when we're on. We are not on next Friday because of work commitments and other things. But it also gives Nixy an extra 2 days to recover her voice.
Oh, no, I'll be fine by then.
Yeah.
If I'm not in hospital.
Yeah, if you're not in hospital. Yeah, that's the point. We'll have to do that. We'll have to, if you're in hospital.
Oh, I won't. It's not that bad. I'm joking.
If it is, though, we might have to cross that bridge when we come to it. I might
It
have to
won't be that bad, trust me.
Yeah, well, listen, if it is, we'll have to cross that bridge because we might have to
It won't be that bad.
might get a temporary hosting for a week.
It will not be that bad. I'll be here next Sunday. By the way, hang on a sec. I'm going to write it down because I can't say it out loud.
She's writing a letter to the hotel manager. Dear hotel manager, I am writing this to tell you that hotel is the worst. Have you seen White Chicks?
No, I haven't watched anything like that. It's not really my fun.
White Chicks is hilarious when she says she's going to write a letter. And they go, no, and she goes, Dear Mr. Manager. It's the funniest thing in the world because I've done it a million times. I'm going to write a letter. I'm writing a letter, and it's like the worst thing you can do. Whoa, don't do that. But anyway, we'll say good night, and everybody has a great weekend, British wrestling wise. If you're going to Extreme American Wrestling, if you're going to PCW, if you're going to Future Shock, wherever it is you may be going, have a great time. You always know it. We'll finish it off as we always do in a minute because I've got to find it. But we've got to find out something. It's called hashtag British Wrestling Kicks Ass. And that is what we will always say about us. So, okay, so on behalf of Nixy, that's Nixy. See ya. You there? Nixy's gone. But I will say goodbye for us both. And hope you have a great weekend, guys. We are getting better. Thank you very much for the kind comments from last week saying it was one of the best shows we've ever done. And we will see. Hold on a sec. This is going mental for me. Don't do this to me. But anyway, we'll say goodbye and hopefully see you again next week. Good night, everyone. Take care of yourselves and bye-bye.